Before knowing some famous quotes of Alexander the Great, let's know some information about him. Some unknown facts about the great Alexander. Why is Alexander the Great famous? Although king of ancient Macedonia for less than 13 years, Alexander the Great changed the course of history. One of the world's greatest military generals, he created a vast empire that stretched from Macedonia to Egypt and from Greece to part of India. This allowed for Hellenistic culture to become widespread. What was Alexander the Great's childhood like? Alexander was the son of Philip II and Olympias, daughter of King Neoptolemus of Epirus. From age 13 to 16, he was taught by the Greek philosopher Aristotle, who inspired his interest in philosophy, medicine, and scientific investigation. As a teenager, Alexander became known for his exploits on the battlefield. What was Alexander the Great like? While he could be ruthless and impulsive, Alexander was also charismatic and sensible. His troops were extremely loyal, believing in him throughout all hardships. Hugely ambitious, Alexander drew inspiration from the gods Achilles, Heracles, and Dionysus. He also displayed a deep interest in learning and encouraged the spread of Hellenistic culture. Why was Alexander the Great sad? After conquering Egypt, Alexander faced Darius and his massive troops at Gaugamela in October 331 BC. Following fierce fighting and heavy losses on both sides, Darius fled and was assassinated by his own troops. It's said Alexander was sad when he found Darius' body, and he gave him a royal burial. Why did Alexander the Great cry? He cried because there were no more worlds to conquer. And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer. How did Alexander the Great die? While in Babylon, Alexander became ill after a prolonged banquet and drinking bout, and on 13th June 323, he died at age 33. There was much speculation about the cause of death, and the most popular theories claim that he either contracted malaria or typhoid fever or that he was poisoned. Some famous Alexander the Great quotes: "I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well. A tomb now suffices him for whom the world was not enough. There is nothing impossible to him who will try. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep, I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion." When we give someone our time, we actually give a portion of our life that we will never take back. Through every generation of the human race there has been a constant war, a war with fear. Those who have the courage to conquer it are made free, and those who are conquered by it are made to suffer until they have the courage to defeat it, or death takes them. Each moment free from fear makes a man immortal. My treasure lies in my friends. Glory crowns the deeds of those who expose themselves to toils and dangers. When you bury my body, don't build any momentum and keep my hands outside, so that the world knows that the person who won the whole world had nothing in his hand while dying. Whatever possession we gain by our sword cannot be sure or lasting, but the love gained by kindness and moderation is certain and durable. Without knowledge, skill cannot be focused. Without skill, strength cannot be brought to bear, and without strength, knowledge may not be applied. If your life changes after listening to Alexander's biography and his famous quotes, then making my video will be worth it. Subscribe my channel for more such videos. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.